Fire, 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 fire. He's right, boys are allowed to have things as usual. Possum is an idiot. Okay, let's read this. Why are boys not allowed to have things anymore? Girls can have their own cartoons, toys, and even places, but nothing can be made specifically for boys anymore. Where the f did you get that bullshit logic? No, seriously, I want to know where the flying frick did you get this bullshit logic? Are you really stupid or just arrogant? Because there's no freaking way that you can actually come up with that conclusion and not look like an idiot. Okay. Oh, they're having a melty. They're hiding replies. Okay. I'm not stupid. No, I wasn't, because if I was asleep for the last 15 years, I wouldn't have made a goddamn account. You don't make up random bullshit. Bro didn't even try to give counterexamples. What are we doing? You a-holes brought this to yourself. I had to remove the ability to respond to this so no other toxic mother fricker can come up with random bullshit thinking that I'm a zoomer or whatnot, or calling me stupid or whatever. I am clearly right, but what do I expect on Twitter? Is that a FNAF profile picture or My Little Pony? I can't tell. Uh-oh, take your meds. I don't know. This seems like a massive L hiding replies. I'm just saying. If someone's trying to debate you, you shouldn't be hiding replies. Oh, there's more to this? Hold on. Oh, so we have evidence. Okay. Examples. Boy Scouts got changed to Scouts. That is true for those that aren't American. So there is a thing where younger children do activities with a group of like people, like adults and other kids, where they go around picking up trash, recycling, our groom. No, don't say that. Maybe, but like, I'm just saying, it's not a bad thing to have Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts. However, I don't understand why they took it out, like being a boy is not okay now. Yeah, there's a Girl Scouts. Why would you do this? Yeah, we still have Girl Scouts. Why don't we just have Scouts then and combine both genders? I don't understand that logic. Men's clubs got massive criticism and don't really exist anymore. That is actually true as well. I've seen that a lot. You can't have like boys only rugby teams and like girls, like there is girls only rugby teams. They try to mix it now a lot in school. I saw it when I was like in high school. I started seeing that and I was like, huh, it's kind of weird. Like boys are way larger than girls. Like there were exceptionally beefy women that would play rugby or like soccer or football, but it was very, very few and far between. Like, why are we kind of mixing it? Why are we mixing them together? I feel like it's kind of a bad idea if it's injuries involved and all that. Franchises that originally appeal specifically to boys like Star Wars, Marvel, DC heavily focus on girl power bullshit and don't release stories with masculine arcs anymore. I don't know about Marvel or DC specifically because I don't really consume their content, but I did watch the recent Star Wars releases, and the girl bossing is kind of off the charts. And by kind of, I mean literally off the charts. We talked about it a lot. Can't have crap anymore. Well, no, you kind of can't. Sorry, guys. You're not allowed to enjoy things. Nope. Not allowed. She's a Mary Sue. She's a self-insert. I'm telling you. For me, personally, as a girl, I thought it was cringe. I thought Leia was a more compelling female character than her. She is. She, like, instantly learns how to use the Force. She instantly uses the Force and the lightsaber. The training arc was basically non-existent. She was kind of like really condescending towards Luke when he was teaching her too at the end. And then they made him throw away his lightsaber too, and it was really weird. I didn't understand that. There is no training arc. Well, you're right. I'm just saying it was a really shitty quote-unquote training arc where she's like basically just like, yeah, I can do this. I'm just amazing at everything in the first try, no struggling. She instantly becomes a master of the Force and beats Kylo, who was trained from childhood. Yeah, because men. MCU's recently is basically female Hulk, female Hawkeye, female Iron Man, female Thor. I know about the female Hulk thing, but I don't know about all the other ones that you just mentioned. the female Hulk thing was super condescending. I remember there was a scene where they were talking about their feelings, and he was saying, it took me years to control my rage to stop myself from going Hulk mode. From going like berserk essentially and like hurting other people, and it like took a lot of self-control. She was like, I'm paraphrasing, she was saying something like, yeah, but like that's what women deal with every day, so it was like really easy for me to control my anger. And I'm like, bro, this is so fucking condescending. Yeah, I've been doing that my whole life. Are you kidding me? That's a huge turnoff. I know, man. Hulk watched his father brutally beat his mother. She was like, I have it worse. I know, man. Again, I'm not insanely well-versed. You have to apologize if I make mistakes on stuff like this. I have a very surface level understanding, but I have consumed the content enough to like give an honest critique as a female, as a woman, to think that this shit is insanely cringe. I'm sick of it. Franchises that were targeted towards boys like He-Man, Thundercats, Castlevania get subverted and ruined by new adaptations and reboots. I have one thing that I want to talk about because I do not know about Thundercats and Castlevania. He-Man had She-Ra, and it was a really nice addition for me personally when I was a kid. So my parents grew up, you know, we had VHSs for a long time, and I had a precious He-Man and She-Ra VHS that I learned how to put into the cassette, into the VHS, you know, thingy. And I loved that show. Oh my god, it was amazing. I was like, oh, He-Man teaches She-Ra how to harness her powers. Oh my god. I'm talking about the old She-Ra, by the way, not the new one. I don't know about that one. But I don't know what's wrong with that. He-Man aids She-Ra in accepting that she is a beautiful space princess or whatever. I don't really remember the plot very well because I was really little, but I always felt like very happy. And she had like a Pegasus, like he had the tiger, and the Pegasus turns into like an armored Pegasus. So cool. Or it was a horse, I don't know, it was all muddly to me. But the point is, I don't think that's a bad thing, and I don't know why they rewrote it, because younger females, as one myself, I can say with confidence that I felt very happy. I was very happy when I watched that stuff. And my brother loved He-Man, by the way. So I don't get the whole She-Ra remake having girl bossing thing. Okay, but you're a man. Okay, you're right. You got me. Sorry, I was lying. This is a concerted effort by creatives and investors to take shit away from boys and either give it to girls or make it gender neutral, and it's a big problem in the West. Give me counterexamples or shut the fuck up. You know what's also really interesting is that for example, in Eastern culture, like in Japan, they have dedicated genres for little boys, little girls, teenage girls, boys. They have dedicated anime genres. You can watch like shonens if you're a girl, like nobody's stopping you, but there is a dedication to every genre in that respect. Like I'm biased. I like shonens, boy coded, whatever you want to call it. But it matters a lot, and I think you should have both, because you can do, as a kid, you want to watch what you want to watch. Maybe you want to watch boy stuff. Maybe you want to watch boy stuff. I did when I was a kid. There's nothing wrong with that. Xena Warrior Princess? Oh yeah, I remember that too. That's really old. That's older than She-Ra and He-Man, but still. I remember seeing that on TV. Really weird. People watch shonen anime and they complain about fan servers or harems, like, oh, they're for teen boys? Is that what people say? I wouldn't know. I find those complaints kind of weird. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Sorry. Yeah, make your own choices. Exactly. Is there anything else? Leaflet! One of my favorite series for girls, a magical girl kids show Pretty Cure recently added a boy magical girl in a new series. It's a counterexample, but I don't really personally like when it happens either way. I wouldn't know. I've never seen Pretty Cure, but that's actually a really good point. Is it a successful show? I don't know. Back when they had badass female characters who weren't Mary Sue's, I just don't understand the fixation on taking away things. Why not add to it? Pretty Cure and huge in Japan. Have I seen it? No, I have not. It looks like Do-Re-Mi kind of, but not. I'm assuming this is for little kids or like younger kids. Interesting. Okay, good to know. But anyway, I hate when we start detracting from like one side and taking it away and then being like, you can't have that. You can't have boy spaces. There's girl gyms, but there's no boy gyms. You can't have that. You can't have an old girl gym, but you can't have an old boy gym. You'll perpetuate misogyny. Men are the turn to play and the toys are mine now. Yeah. So degenerating one side, elevate your side instead? Yeah, why not? By the way, if I watched the new She-Ra, I probably wouldn't like it. If I had to guess. I don't know, but I'm sure it would suck. I'm kind of scared what chipping at men's rights will do to women's rights because there will be some sort of severe backtracking. We already see that in online culture where there's anonymity. I'm telling you, when I was growing up, like, reading stuff on the internet, I thought the whole like male incel thing was ironic around about until like 2014, 2016. And then I was like, oh, people actually really hate women, huh? And then like I dug further and that's how I got into the rabbit hole of like women bad, but like sometimes women do some real fucking dumb shit and they fuck over everyone in the process, including me as a woman. And the fact that I have to always be like, guys, hands up, sometimes I make mistakes, but like, please, I'm not gonna do this. I'm like, hands up, don't shoot, please. Have ex-boyfriend was really the nicest guy I've ever met and took me this long to realize what a positive influence he left. Wasn't ready for him back then, as a personal life drama made maintaining relationships impossible. Okay, fair. Look him up for the first time in 8 years. He's now with a girl and traveling to all the places, and he and I talked about traveling. She's 12 years younger than him. Why do men do this? Hold on. Why are you mad at him when he's not with you and it's been 8 years? 8 years is a long time. I don't really think about things that I did in 2017 apart from like, you know, the occasional herder, like fucking work sucked kind of thing. My parents are 12 years apart. I think that if she didn't say what age it is. What if he's like 40 and she's, I can't do math, but you get the point. Like the age gap doesn't seem that bad. Again, I've said this before. I think if you start dating over the age of 25, 26, maybe closer to 28, if you date anyone above that, you usually have a pretty good, like you're both adults, you're in the same stage of life, usually. I don't think it's that bad. 12 is a little strange, but 12 can also be understandable. 12 years is not a lot if they're 42 and 30. Yes, that's what, thank you. I'm bad at explaining this, woman brain, ADHD. But yes, that's what I was trying to say. If it's at that gap, it's really not that bad. You can find common ground and like be in the same stage of life. It might become a problem later. Let's say as long as they're 21 or older, then it's fine. I would say even 21 is too young because 21 is like fresh out of, you know, not fresh out of high school, but like you're in that in-between stage of like high school and college. I would say that's not, I don't think that's acceptable. For 12 years, no. I think it's a little bit weird, but 25, I think that's okay-ish. That's all right, it's not that bad. Also, reverse hag maxing? Why is that not like bad? Why is hag maxing bad for men to chase after older women, but for him it's, yeah, why is it the opposite? It's not bad? Yeah, but some people say that. Young keys are maxing? Other way around, yeah, I'm confusing myself again, yes. It's the reverse. Why is it? Because older men bad, because they're gonna be abusive towards the younger woman. Break up with guy, he moves on and finds someone else. Why do women do this? Are you mentally challenged? Women are extremely emotional. Again, if you're thinking about your ex from what is it, 8 years ago? Yeah, 8 years ago, that's insane to me. That is mind-blowing. Hell, I'm 22 and I'd rather date someone from 26 to 32 because my generation annoys me. Yeah, but it's not a 12-year age gap. That's 10 at most, but I don't know. Yeah, femcells are a different breed, but also femcells don't really exist. I jokingly say the word femcell because femcells don't actually exist. Unless you're extremely mentally ill, you can't like go outside, you're disabled or something. I don't know, like there's obviously a line in the sand, but clearly you can find a guy. You're just salty that 8 years ago this happened and you broke up. I don't believe that. I think that with women, there's something fucking... Femcells definitely exist. Okay, chat. Okay. What about the B4 movement? Chat, I have a secret to make. A secret to break to you about the female B4 movement. That's not a bad thing. Yeah. That's a choice, man. That's not a femcell thing. It's usually a good thing. Self-filtered? Yes, they are very self-filtering. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, chat. I'll have sex with the right man, says the woman as she breaks her 4B movement. Female on 4chan, doubt. That said, the big new trend now is like young men pursuing hags, and they have no issue with 21-year-old guys trying to get a 35-year-old girl. Why is the reverse a problem? That's what I was trying to say earlier before I got my words muddled up. It's called cougar hunting? No, that's not. That's an old boomer way. It's called hag mixing. Why is it okay for one side to do it but the other's not? Wait, this is actually so good. This is fucking funny. Listen, you're 25 and I'm 37, plus I'm past menopause. You don't want an old hag like me. That doesn't bother me. I still want you. Oh, it's so beautiful. And then someone drew 10. Listen, you're 25 and I'm 65, plus I'm already in my retirement home playing mahjong. You don't want an old hag like me. That doesn't matter, that doesn't bother me. I still want to build Legos with you. Oh, this is the sweetest thing ever. Yo, check out Agamotto, dude. They're real nice. They're real funny. Romantic. I'm 65. Oh, it's so cute. Link it? Yeah, I'll link it. What kind of Legos? Does it matter, chat? You wanna build Legos with your hag? I don't think it matters. Yes, of course. Poor Tenma. Please build Legos with me. That's why all the VTuber girls, they do Lego building streams. Because men love building Legos. I'm bad at following instructions though. I don't know if I could do it. I'm really ADHD. I like putting things together. I just don't like looking at stuff because it's confusing. I'm a big dummy. Instructions? Yes. I'm bad at following instructions. They're expensive. Legos are expensive? I've never bought Legos since I was a kid. What is this? This little clip. But yeah, this is relevant to... Holy crap! This went like viral! I love that they made the chatter buff. Look at his fucking arms, they're massive. Yo, chat, you been working out? You trying to impress Tenma? Yeah, you're trying to impress Tenma, huh? You got big legs and big arms. Tenma only takes them buff. Yeah, I know. Honestly, based. You don't need a rippling six-pack, but if you have big arms, that would be really nice, chat. I think that you don't have to have a six-pack or like giga abs, but if you have big arms, that's cool. Yay! You need to crush an apple? Oh my god, imagine you go out and meet a girl and she's like, I'm not gonna date you until you crush an apple with your hands. I know a way to get big arms. No! No!